I don't want no piccolo more.
Welcome to another Women and the Series. Within Zetobo Sigwe, Ezikolomo. Today, I want to discuss on 5 reasons you should not over-rely on Alpha. 5 reasons you should not over-rely on Alpha. First, I have nothing against Alpha. As you can see, I have Alpha. I'm not saying that I'm an expert in Alpha. I'm Alpha. So if I'm saying 5 reasons you should not over-rely on Alpha, I'm saying it on good authority. I don't have anything against Alpha, but nevertheless, everything has its pros and cons, its plus and minus. The highest, the best divination system. So, Alpha has served and still serves as a guide to Igbo wayfarers. However, like every other good things in life, the tendency of it being abused, diluted, or overrated is there. And the Igbo Alpha divination is presently being abused. It has been diluted and it is what? Overrated. So many people Achwego. So many people Igbo Alpha Achwego. Now, here are the 5 reasons you should not over-rely on Alpha. First, Alpha is highly specific. Alpha is highly what? Specific. Alpha does not deal on specifics. It is because of this that some Alpha diviners, say, most people want to about Alpha and we can now Alpha, man. If highly go say, Oseka Haji Alpha. I'm telling you on good authority, Oseka Haji Alpha. In we can deba already fane, we know if Alpha Kulu. If Osefa Lili Nefu, Ose, why do they eat Ose? Ose help them to fill the gap. Because of Alpha is not specific. Alpha is saying too many things. It's highly specific. Now, despite this eating of Ose, there is a great limit to being specific to information getting from what divination can be. At times, in some cases, it can be specific. I've been told of a Dibia that Bele Wafa on our Wafa, and the Alpha told him that morning that he should pack up, that he's going to die that day. And the Dibia eventually died that day. So there are some specific, minute cases of where Alpha is what? Specific. I said, despite you say, there is still a great limit to being specific. Information gotten from divination can be. This is simply because this life is primarily supposed to be a mystery. Life is a mystery, and life will forever remain a mystery. No matter what you claim, that how powerful you are trying to claim Alpha is. Life is what? A mystery. And nature will protect the mystery of life. There is a reason that his brain will be wiped out of what his previous life or what his previous existence were. There is a reason for that. So, it's the only thing that the nature wants you to know that you will still know. That's why you follow the Igbo. There is a price attached to it. We even try to do everything. Do so many things. So no matter how good an Alpha diviner is, it is only what nature wants to be revealed that can be unveiled. We must know that nature is greater and more powerful than all her children. So let's not focus so much energy in trying to demystify nature, because we cannot demystify nature. If there is a need for Alpha, make sure there is a strong need for Alpha before you try going to Alpha, and know that Alpha will hardly be specific. Number 2, Alpha makes one emotional. Alpha makes one emotional. The same emotional that too much over-relying on Bible causes to Christians and Christian adherents, the same emotions it evokes in those who over-rely on Alpha. Emotions makes people to be less reasonable. And in this physical world, anything that makes you less reasonable or logical is a danger. A man is supposed to be a thinking being. This is why we are given a powerful brain. A man is supposed to be a thinking being. This is why we are given what? A powerful brain. But alpha tends to provide information that appeals to our emotions. And many a times, this is not good. For example, alpha can tell you that you will be great tomorrow. This is appealing to your emotion. Or it can tell you that someone is doing this or that to you. Or that you're a powerful being in your former life. Or you or she is powerful. Or you are this or you are that. All these are information that appeals to what? Emotions. That you are a powerful being in your former life. And so, why do we like hearing things that evokes our sense of emotion? Why? Why has Alpha not told us what we are going to do to provide put electricity all over Igbo land? I don't have anything against Alpha. I'm just gonna wafa every morning. But I do not do Alpha public Alpha for people because I want people to start using their brain. Number 2, Alpha impoverishes you. Most solution Alpha provides or prefer ends in sacrifice. Sacrifice is good, but is a costly what? Enterprise or venture. So one always going to Alpha should be ready to be spending money on sacrifices. I keep saying it, talk money in your that name tala say go je chua janke choro e da igokwa ikotegokwe. And you always, most often that you are jumping from one, okay, and I go when I value the alpha. Mother need alpha for free. For the year, couldn't go before her wafa. Nature at the end of the day, so what am I saying? It impoverishes you. And that is why it is necessary for you to do it only when it is extremely necessary. As far as I'm concerned, Alpha should always be part of the things that should be as a last resort. Obro, if you can, me elon lodge ije wafa. Icho imenki ije wafa. Icho imenki ije wenafa. Number 4. Alpha is stuck on old solutions to human problems. Some modern problems require scientific solution, not going to a 3 or 4 or 5 corner roads for sacrifice, not going to water to make sacrifices, not a wapolo muebe. Some problems may require knowledge of physics, knowledge of world history, knowledge of modern military operation or strategy, or espionage. You see? However, Alpha is likely to prefer old solutions to most of our modern problems. It may send you to visit a burial ground or thick forest when all you need is to visit a library or a professor. So Alpha will always prefer solutions, old solutions, to some of the human problems or some of our modern problems. I'm saying there are some certain things that an educated person is not supposed to be doing. An educated person is not, an enlightened mind is not supposed to be saying in a 4-corner road, now try Janima Bani, or in a 3-corner road. Now, I'm not saying it is wrong, but no one if an enlightened mind is not supposed to be doing. Come on. But those who go to Alpha, you might end up being preferred that as a solution. I'm not saying there is nothing wrong with it. Only if it's all fine and good. But if you're an educated mind, we're in a modern world where there are so many ways. You are seeing so many other nationalities. You are seeing the kind of inventions that they are making. Come on. That's why I keep saying that we need to update the version of our album. Some of our album is still very old school. It's still 15th century. And this is as a result of it, because we are now bring out old solution to some of our modern problems. Ubulone ka mmadụ wụọ n'afa asị ya jee nene jamb. Ubulone ka mmadụ wụọ n'afa asị ya jee gụọ science. Why? Because onye in code l'afa, they didn't put all those things there. Unless onye abụọ by a modern version. Yeah, but onwe ko wafo ni bring that kind of solutions. If not, so many people wafa as if Jane and Millie Jane and Ka. No. That's why I keep saying stop over relying on it. Number 5. Alpha is a good information directory, but a bad master. Alpha is supposed to serve as one of our sources of information, not our only source or guide. Allowing Alpha to be your primary guide means turning it into your master. And herein lies the danger. A man's primary guide should be his brain, his mental acuity. After this, he's she. Every other thing is secondary. Alpha should not be more reliable than your brain. I repeat, Alpha should never be more reliable than your brain. This is why our ancients you say, Ana Abuafa, Ana Abuche. So our ancestors even agreed on the importance of Ebuche, that is thinking. This means as you are going to Alpha, ensure you go with your brain fully intact. Let your brain be dissecting all that Alpha is saying. Alpha is sweet when it confirms or complements what your brain and your she are already doing for you or what they have already told you. But it is destructive when it leads you, when you allow it to lead your brain and your she. Please, let's grow up in this ordinary. Let's grow up. Let's grow up. I don't know. If you love the video you will just watch, please like and subscribe, and also share the video. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you love it. Thank you.
I know gonna be colo,